Hi and welcome to Pompeii, Beach in Positano, Italy, Venice, Verona. Welcome to Chris
and Melinda's
Vacation Adventure and
Devotional.
Have no place to go.
Hi and welcome to Chris and
Melinda's
Vacation Adventure and
Devotional.
and today we're in beautiful Vicenza, Italy.
Vicenza.
Vicenza, Italy. And it's really famous because
Well, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous, and it's Italy. So,
yeah, but tell them a little bit. It's a UNESCO.
yes, Vicenza is a UN UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's beautiful here. There are buildings that are over 700 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Roman city. It was actually an extension of the Venetian city-state system.
Wow.
So what's actually fascinating is we were in the Piazza di San Marco, so San Marco Square, just outside of the Basilica there, and there were these two giant pillars. One had a lion, one had a man sort of conquering a dragon. Well, those same statues on very similar pillars are in the square here in Vicenza, which
that's
would
right.
show and signify to people when they came to this city that this was indeed part of the city-state system of Venice. Fascinating, beautiful place.
And what's beautiful is right now we're actually outside in our B&B in Vicenza on the balcony overlooking this beautiful square here. Or not square, but like...
Little garden, backyard
garden. So that's why we're doing our quick little devotional. So on that, we met up with some new friends. Some friends that know my dad, Christian and Elena. And we've never really met them. It's an amazing thing. They picked us up from the train station, and we have just connected with them for the entire day. It's like we've known them forever. And so that kind of is a good segue into our devotional, because we thought, this is perfect. When you meet new people all over the world, this is a great verse. Romans 12:5 says, "So in Christ we, though many, from one body, and each member belongs to all the others." And I think that's how we felt today with Christian and Elena.
Instant connection. And I think what's little background on what Paul was doing when he wrote the letter to the churches in Rome, he was actually not really connected to that church. He didn't start that church. He had no real affiliation with that community in Rome. He was actually writing to them as a missionary, trying to get support for one of his missionary trips. And he said, my hope is that I can stop by and spend some time with you and encourage you and edify you. The only connection that he had was his relationship with Christ, their relationship with Christ. That was his common link with the folks in Rome. And that was sort of our experience today. I mean, we knew through Mel's dad a little bit about who Christian was and how awesome he is and all of that, but we didn't have much else in common except that we're in Italy, they're brothers and sisters in Christ, and we spent the day with them, and it was amazing.
And I love that in this verse, though many, from one body, each member belongs to all the others. And I think that was really neat because we're like that. We're one body with Christian and Elena. It was like we could just talk, and we went kind of deep. We started talking about church and relationships and marriage, and there was just a really sweet connection that I think is really the cool, amazing part of being a Christian and being part of this global community. I think that there's just a special part of that you can just sort of not know them and then all of a sudden meet them, and you're connecting and going deep.
Yeah, we also were able to talk about music, food, and shopping.
That's true, too.
There was a lot to talk about.
But I think just the encouragement is that, as one body, and it says here, and each member belongs to all the others. It's that part of just supporting and loving, caring for each other, caring for one another as people travel around the world, opening up your homes and your hearts and friendship to each other. And I think that's just a good reminder for us, no matter where we are, that it's not just a responsibility, but it's like a privilege to do that for other people.
Yeah, it's a gift. It's the gift of the body. It's the gift of being this peculiar group of people that are called the church. We get to pull into a town on a train that we've never been on, in a city that we've never been to,
Yeah.
get picked up at the train station by some folks, and instantly, bam, we have community here. It's amazing. It's a gift.
And it was beautiful as we ate our first meal together. We just joined hands, and Christian prayed in Italian, and then we ate wonderful food, and it was just a beautiful expression of love for one another and love for God. So I think that's it for today. Anyway, that is us from Vicenza,
Vicenza.
Vicenza, and I guess we say arrivederci.
Ciao.
Bye.